another one, Carl.
Yes, he hit building number 1.
The other building.
Yes, he flew right into it. South side, east corner.
Okay, we're seeing, like, it looks like some kind of sick confetti parade. There is debris flying out of that south tower.
On the streets, thousands of people running up Church Street, which is what I'm looking out on, trying to get away.
Morning, the 11th of September, and you will not forget this date.
Hey, shouldn't we be doing this in front of the seal?
The table looks better. The whole point is to say that we're not involved. Do it in front of the seal makes it look tacky.
Yeah, you're right.
You recording?
Yes.
We don't want any of this.
No, we can just cut this out later.
You know how to do that?
Alan knows how to do it.
All right. Good evening, everyone. A lot of lies, rumors, and confusion has been spreading around this evening, and the Sheriff's Department wants to be as transparent as we can in this matter. Early this evening, an arrest warrant was issued for Sheriff Cameron Phillips. The governor's office took immediate action, and Phillips voluntarily surrendered. We understand the frustration and the confusion that the citizens of Smallville have expressed over this matter. And we understand that many members of this community are friends with Cameron Phillips. Knowing the conflict of interest between Phillips and the sheriff's office, the governor's office will be handling this case. We ask for your patience and your understanding in this difficult matter and at this difficult time. Thank you. That should calm him down.
That should shut him up.
Do you know where my old baseball glove is?
I didn't even know you had a glove.
Little League?
It's not gonna fit you anymore.
Checked the tool shed already, but it wasn't there.
I don't know, try the attic.
Why do you need it? Just wanted to practice.
Why did you try looking at the pool?
Didn't know I was allowed to go.
So how's Daniel?
We don't really talk anymore.
Really? Don't you guys have like 3 classes together?
We do.
So?
He doesn't really come to school anymore.
Well, maybe you should reach out to him, give him a call. I'm sure he probably needs it.
Morgan Rowe was here yesterday.
She came here?
Yeah, she was on the porch when I got off the bus.
And what did you say to her?
Nothing. I told her to get lost.
Oh, if she does that again, you call me even if I'm at work. Do you understand? She got no business being here.
She's doing her job, Dad.
Her job is not to trespass on our property and stick her nose where it doesn't belong. Are we clear?
Sure.
Officer Barnes. It is? Okay. Okay, give me 15 minutes.
Is the verdict in? Is the verdict in?
I don't want you going to school today, okay? Pick up any work you missed on the way home.
There's no point in staying here.
Well, there's no point in going to school either.
Did you really just say that?
Look, people are going to be asking you about 1,000 questions today, okay? I'm just trying to do you a favor. So if you want to go, go.
Officer Barnes, we're getting word that the verdict is in.
I don't have time for this, Morgan.
Would the department like to comment on that?
I don't speak for the department. I never have. You should know that.
How about yourself? Would you like to comment on that?
The jury's had plenty of time to deliberate this case. I'm not going to make a decision until I've heard the verdict.
Judge allow the jurors to view the video unedited.
We do not wish to comment on any of the exhibits used in the trial.
You told the people of Smallville to shut up about the case against Phillips. Do you still believe that?
I never said that.
The video prosecutor showed the jurors clearly shows that...
You listen to me, Morgan.
Matthew.
You can harass me all you want, but you better stay away from my house. You certainly better stay away from my boy.
That's all. Thank you.
I can't believe she'd ambush us like that.
She thinks she's just doing her job.
You know, we used to be friends, you know. They'd be over our house for dinner. I mean, Alan and her daughter practically dated.
You can't hold it against her, Matthew.
Yeah, it's not just us, though. Alan said Daniel even stopped going to school.
For how long?
I don't know, weeks? Just can't believe that they're harassing him to the point that he stopped showing up.
I'm sure his mom's just trying to keep him out of the spotlight while the trial's ongoing. Morgan's probably been to their house too. There's another thing.
What?
The judge just told me that the jury requests the sheriff's department not be present during the verdict.
What?
They want us to watch the verdict from the overflow room.
Well, where the hell's Francis?
He's already in there.
Well, what do they think? We're going to react?
Matthew, it's fine.
No, it's not fine.
There's nothing we can do.
No. It's like they think that we're responsible for what Phillips did.
I know. I wish we could change it.
No, and because of that damn video.
The best thing we can do at this point is just save face. Wait a minute. The bailiff wants a word. I've got to go. I'll meet you in there.
Hey, Holtzclaw, case number CF 2014-5869. Verdict, count 1, sexual battery. We, the jury, impaneled and sworn in the above entitled cause, do upon our oaths find as follows. Defendant is guilty of the crime of sexual battery and set punishment at 8 years. Count 2, procuring lewd exhibition. Defendant is guilty of the crime of procuring lewd exhibition and punishment is set at 5 years. Count 3, defendant is not guilty of the crime of stalking.
It's probably just another false alarm. I'll check it out. Barr, do you think Alan would know anything about this? Barnes.
At 10-4, I got no reason to believe Alan would know anything.
Glad you could join us, Deputy.
You sound bored, Matthew.
Well, I'll try to be more cheerful next time. Sorry about that, sir.
You'd better.
Was that a threat?
At 10-4, I'll have to get back to you on that.
You seen the Baileys recently?
What?
The Baileys. Any of them?
I don't think so. Why?
That's their property. I think they'd be out by now.
Depends on how long they want to stay out of the spotlight.
It's over, right? The trial's done.
Not for them.
Want to go to the junkyard later? I dug out my old Little League stuff.
Actually, I can't, man. I gotta leave.
I call Pete and Dom. We'll smash some bottles or something.
No, I need to head back home.
Why? It's 4.
Mom wants me home for dinner.
Skip it. We've got leftovers.
No, I really need to head back.
Stay an hour. Be late for dinner. All right, you're here every day anyhow.
That's the problem.
Why is that a problem, man?
I can't, Alan. Look, Mom knows what time I drop you off every day, and if I stay here, she'll know.
All right.
Yeah. I'll see you tomorrow.
And what's with all this?
I don't know, just something I'm trying to work out, I guess.
Facial hair is against regulation.
Do it now. If it was gone by the time I was sworn in, save myself.
You see what we're up against here? I told you we needed a revolution, didn't I?
Down with the bourgeois.
Mark should be proud.
Revolutions? Abandon my rule, as is facial hair.
Hey, don't worry about it.
I don't know, it seems to be happening a lot more these days.
They just need time.
From what?
Just let her be.
Wanna head to my place?
Why don't we do mine?
Hey, buddy.
Hey.
So how's it going?
Hey, would you get lost?
I got a call. Another time, baby.
All right. Be safe.
Hey, we have any more of that dip?
Yeah. Have you seen the Baileys around?
Why, what's up?
I was just wondering.
Well, they've been calling us. Telling us they have trespassers on the property.
Well, do they?
No, not yet. They keep calling us, we're gonna have to stop going by. I think they're getting a little paranoid.
At least it's reasonable.
Alan, calling the police every time you hear a noise is not reasonable.
Maybe they just don't think it's over.
Can we not talk about this now, please?
I'm a little surprised they called you.
And what's that supposed to mean?
Do I really have to answer that?
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder why the Baileys would be afraid of us.
Alan,
Maybe it's because the
please.
sheriff raped their daughter. Alan!
Hello, Alan. You got a good arm there, man.
When I was younger, I always thought you were a story they told us. To make us feel better about everything. And here you are.
Here I am. I was just passing by. Heard you and your father were arguing.
You're passing by.
Don't you think you owe him an apology?
I'm not. How would you even know?
Do I really have to answer that?
I'm being lectured at by Superman.
I'm just telling you to do what's right.
How would you even know what that is?
Well, Alan, there's a right and wrong in this universe. That distinction's not hard to make. Why'd you come back?
People don't trust us right now as it is. Could you imagine arresting the only news reporter in town?
Hey. I want to say sorry for earlier. It's rude of me.
It's all right, son. Thank you.
I'm gonna be in my room.
How's he holding up?
I don't know, sometimes I just can't get a thing out of him.
You don't think anyone at school's harassing him, do you?
No, not Alan. He's not that kind of kid, he never has been. I'm really hoping after Francis is sworn in, all this is gonna just blow over.
Do you think a new sheriff's gonna fix it? I mean, after the video?
I'm the one who told everyone to shut up. So if they trust anybody, it's probably gonna be Francis.
Well, maybe.
Have you guys seen this? It's the yearbook, like the prom section.
What, they shortened it?
It's not even in there.
Students for Smallville High, we regret to inform you that the photo processing for prom failed to be completed in time.
As such, prom section in the yearbook will be moved to a summer supplement edition to be placed here.
What's this?
They're doing this because of Daniel.
You don't know that. Alan! Alan!
Miss Waters?
Oh, good to see you, Al.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the prom section in the yearbook.
Oh, well, it's unfortunate, but we just couldn't have it in there this year.
Yeah, I read that in the letter, in the book.
Well, then there's no need for the question. It'll be in the summer supplement.
Prom's never been moved to the supplement.
Are you sure about that?
We've bought the yearbook every year. Yes, I'm sure. This is because of Daniel.
Excuse me?
Danny Phillips was prom king this year.
Do you honestly think we would remove the prom section from the yearbook just because what happened in Daniel's life?
That's exactly what I think. The one time this happens, all of a sudden the biggest event of the school year is just an optional part of the yearbook because the prom king's dad went to court.
Well, you can think what you want to think, but the sheriff's conviction had nothing to do with removing the prom section from the yearbook. It's not a vendetta against Danny. We just didn't have enough space to fit it in there.
Time.
What?
The yearbook letter said you didn't have enough time to fit it in.
Where are you going?
I'm not going back.
Doing this won't help Dan.
It's not right what they're doing to him. You heard what she said? You can hear everything, right? He's being punished for something his dad did. I don't even know why I care.
You both are being punished for the actions of your fathers. But you still have yours.
Who was your father? He must have been like you.
I'm not from this world. My father was. He was the greatest man I ever knew.
What happened to your parents? I'm sorry, I shouldn't have asked that.
What you have, you will always take for granted. My father taught me that.
Hey, can you go ask your dad if he's got anything else so we can burn? Kind of running low.
Yeah, let me check. Hey, do we have some old stuff we can throw in the fire?
Somebody's out there watching that, right? Check the woodshed. Well, there's probably a couple rotten timbers out there that you can burn. But leave the good ones.
I'm sorry about the other day in front of your friends.
You've already apologized for that.
Yeah, I didn't want you to think it was just for them. Hey, Miss Phillips? Hi, this is Alan Barnes. Yes. I was trying to reach Danny, but cell phone, it wasn't working. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Alan?
Hey, man.
Hi.
It's been a while. Man, how you doing?
I've been alright. Mom's cooking is getting old. It's been quiet, but I'm fine.
Yeah, I just haven't seen you since.
Yeah.
So, did you want to like hang out sometime? I'm sure you're pretty bored sitting in that house all the time.
I don't think that's a good idea.
People stop talking to me too.
I better go.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's fine. Get back to it.
You too. Good luck, Alan.
Yeah, you too.
Can we talk? It was about a month before the arrest. Cameron called me late one night. Told me he wanted to get something off his chest. He told me about something that happened about a week before then. He was driving home late one night. After shift, car pulls up behind him, starts tailgating. After they passed, he turned on his lights, pulled him over. It was Megan. He asked her what she was doing. She said she was just coming home from a party. On his way back to his car, he said he just sort of realized who he was, where they were, what he could do.
God.
He said he didn't know what came over him. Drugged her. He had his way with
Francis.
Every night, I think about it. I'm with my wife. I'm thinking, could have been her. Could have been anybody. I knew about it, and I did nothing. She only knew what I did.
He didn't get away with it, Francis.
But I did.
Did you tell anybody else about this? Because you can't tell anyone.
Matthew.
No one. This doesn't leave this room.
I can't lie to them. Not anymore.
You're not lying to them.
I'm not telling them the truth. It's the same thing, Matthew.
You listen to me, Francis. You are going to be sheriff to the people in this town. Think about the people of Smallville. Think about the fallout if they knew about this story. Everything you ever worked for would be lost. Everything I ever worked for would be lost. Please. Just let it be over. Did you pour water on it?
Yeah.
Good man.
What happened to Superman?
Where's this coming from?
Dad. What happened to Superman?
Superman's dead, son. Or at least he should be.
Night.
Good night.
Matthew.
Hey.
I gave it some thought and I'm announcing tomorrow at 4. I'm formally taking office. I hope you can be there.
Of course. Of course.
Good.
Hey. Thanks for doing this.
Hey.
Hey, yourself.
Sarah told me you might be in here.
Yeah, I just wanted to see it before you went on today.
Thought I ordered you to shave that.
Well, I got distracted this morning, but I'll have it off before tomorrow.
Thank you.
You know, I'm really glad that you're doing this. I really think it's going to be in the best interest of everybody.
Yeah?
They even got me pulling guard duty for you, so I'll have your back up there today.
You're on in 5, Deputy.
Thank you. You've got the media out there again. Last time they started hassling me, so better get back out there.
Good luck.
You too. Good evening. Thank you all for coming out on such short notice. I'd like to thank the press for being here today. I wanted to make it clear that I did not want to take this stage today. I did not ask for this position, and I certainly did not want it. I was content, as the people of Smallville probably were, with the way things had been. But we can't change the past, and we can't change the things that we've done. What we do have control over is our future. How we react to what's been done to us. The people of Smallville deserve better than what's been done to them. They deserve to feel safe inside their own homes. To have police they can trust to protect them. And have a leader that knows right from wrong. One that they can believe in. I come to you today to tell you that I'm not that leader. Almost 1 year ago today, former Sheriff Cameron Phillips came to my house late one night. He was distraught, scared, and confused. He didn't know what to do or how to cope with what he had done. He admitted the crime he would later be convicted of. He told me what he did to Megan, and in response, I did nothing. For over a month, I allowed the city to remain under the protection of a man who had committed this terrible crime. And I lived with this knowledge that I hid from the people that deserved it the most. I lied to you. And I can no longer live with that lie. I do not condone the actions of Cameron Phillips. And I do not expect to be condoned of my own. I declined the position of interim sheriff of Smallville. And I accept the consequences of my actions and of my confession here today. Thank you.
Hello?
Where are you?
At the house, why?
Stay there, I'll be right home.
Why?
Just stay there, I'll be right there.
Can you tell me what... Hey, what's up? I'm just chilling at the house right now. Dad's like freaking out about something. Oh, here he is.
Hang up that damn phone right now. Lock this door behind me.
You just hung up on Pete, Dad. Jesus.
Listen to me, I don't want you answering any phone calls, and I don't want you answering the door. I don't care who it is.
Can you chill out and tell me what's going on?
No, you're not going to school. You're not leaving this house. Are you listening to me?
Yes. What did you do? God.
Nothing. Damn it, Sarah, what is it?
Francis wants to talk to you.
What?
He says it's urgent. He didn't want to call anyone else.
Put him on.
You have 1 minute.
Hey.
Hey. Where are they holding you?
Who is that?
Holding himself by the break room. I wanted to make sure you're okay. You told me you left.
I just needed to make sure Alan was okay. Francis, I thought we agreed to this. I thought you weren't going to say anything.
I had a conversation with someone, and I feel so much better for admitting it.
Let's go. Who did you talk to?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Dad, what happened?
Stay here. It was you.
Francis made his own decisions. I simply talked to him.
I don't believe this. What else did you tell him? That he should ruin his life?
I told him to tell the truth.
He serves these people. He's supposed to protect them. Now, how's he supposed to do that now that he's sitting in a jail cell? How can any of us do that if nobody trusts us now? I really don't know what it was you were trying to accomplish here.
Trying to make things right.
You're not helping anybody. Actually, what you're doing is you're making things worse. Because this town is on the verge of tearing itself apart.
You can't rebuild this town on a lie. It won't stand. I know who these people are.
Look, you don't know anything! Left us. There's an entire generation out there. They don't even know who you are anymore. So if you really wanted to make things right, you would just stayed away.
I left because the world didn't want me anymore. I did everything that I could, but I couldn't change their minds. I respected them enough to leave them alone, but I can't just sit back now. Not when things like this are happening in this town and around the world.
What do you want from us? What do you want me to do? Do you want me to confess? Do you really expect me to leave my son here without a father?
You are the master of your own destiny, as I am of mine.
What?
I wouldn't rather you in jail, and I don't want to see Alan without a father. I also want Alan to know he doesn't have to accept the world for what it is. That if anyone wants to make a difference, they have the power to make things right. And for that, I will never stop fighting.
It's not that simple.
Yes, it is.
When's the last time you talked to Daniel?
Did he, like...
No, like I was just asking.
I called him yesterday. He seemed sad.
It's hard to hear that.
Chris said he can't hang out with me anymore. His mom doesn't want him around here.
When was that?
It's the last time he had a friend over. That's why I got so mad.
I'm sorry about that. I should have asked you first. Francis knew what happened to Megan this whole time. He just confessed at the press conference. I'm sorry, but that's why I've been so crazy. I gotta go. I'm really sorry about this. If I could change anything, Alan. Look, I'll call you when I can.
Okay.
Matthew? Matthew, hey! Matthew!
And this is not the time or the place for
Let me
this.
take a second.
Miss Bailey.
When did he tell you? When did you find out?
Look, I don't know what Francis was gonna say. He went off script.
Off script? So you had no idea what he was gonna say?
Of course not.
And he's in your custody, I'm assuming.
The governor's office has taken the case. They'll be here tomorrow.
Just like last time, huh? If Cameron told Francis, he would have told you. I know he would have.
Look, Ann, if you want to make a formal complaint, you're perfectly entitled to do so, but now is not the time, now is definitely not the place.
I told her to call the police! I told her to call you if she ever needed help. I don't know how to tell you what it feels like to listen to the terrible things that were done to your child. I had to sit 12 feet away from the man who raped my daughter and listen to people try and defend him. I couldn't protect her from the people she was supposed to trust. How am I supposed to believe you?
I don't know.
Megan, get back in the car, please. Don't even look at my daughter. Don't.
Matthew, we gotta go. We gotta go. Matthew, just calm down. Let's get out of this parking lot and let that crowd dissipate. We'll go to City Hall. If anything happens, that's the best place for us to be.
I don't have the keys.
The side door's always open.
Go.
How could you do that?
I want you to go lock down the side door. I'm gonna lock down the front.
And then what?
Call state.
You come back out here. You look at my face and tell me you didn't know.
I got a hold of the State Department.
And what do they say?
Best they can do is 2 hours.
2 hours?
I know, I explained it to them.
There's only the two of us here. What the hell do they expect us to do?
They said for us to try to figure it out.
All right, we need to see what we have in case we have to go out there.
What do you mean?
I mean, check the armory.
Seriously?
I know.
What?
Alan.
Come back.
Megan?
I can't get in touch with him.
You don't think he'd come up here?
I don't know. I don't know. Can you go see what that is?
Matthew, come out here!
I tried to get to her, but she already locked the door.
What is it?
He says that Megan's locked herself in the stairwell.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You know, you scared a lot of people heading up there.
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I've done a lot of that recently.
Why do you think that is?
I wish I knew.
They might just be concerned.
For themselves, sure.
Maybe. Maybe it's just misplaced. It usually is.
I don't want to be a victim.
You're not a victim. Or a martyr. Whatever they want to call you. You don't owe anyone anything.
What about you? I mean, why did you come back?
For you.
Is it always like this?
Not even close.
No verdict is going to fix the pain that she carries. No arrest is going to change what you're doing to each other. Sometimes justice comes without solace. But please, try to find the good that's still left in the world. I know. It's out there.
Hey. Yeah, well, I was planning on it. Where are you? Yeah, sure. I'll put the leftovers in the fridge. Okay. Hey, and if you plan on spending the night, text me. Let me know, okay?
All right, I love you, son. Bye. Hey. You don't really think you're fooling anyone with that, do you?
Well, I think you and I can agree that we're a little bit more than our uniforms. Alan is at Danny's, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I just thought it was kind of weird to leave off on that last conversation that we had. I never really got a chance to thank you for all that you've done for me.
I didn't do anything.
Alan left this out in the field. Thought you might want it back.
Yeah, thanks. Hey. Gonna stick around a little longer this time?
Only if you want me to.